What up, what up, what up, everybody? A little late to the party here. I was making some moves on my phone at least, and we didn't miss anything. But look at this great morning. Lonnie here with Charts and Labs. Just wanted to jump in real quick and show you guys some moves that are happening. Intel's paying me big time this morning. Um, First off, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I just want to show you guys some things that I'm doing so that you have some familiarity to make the moves with your money your way in the markets. So this is part of the challenge that we've been doing, where I'm going to take my profits and I'm going to go in and I'm going to buy some crypto. Um, this I don't know if I posted the last part of this. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. But I had profited pretty big time on Intel. I sold, what do we say? A little bit less than half. I had 16 contracts. I sold 6 for 0.75. It dipped down and I bought more, and then it kept dipping down, which obviously was a bummer. And then we had the little dip down at the end of the day, but still confident because the CES event was going on for Intel, and they released a robot today that caused a lot of excitement. And I'm wishing that I held on and had a little bit more confidence to look in what was going on. But I had my profit set for to sell 15 of them at 0.75. Then I sold another 3 of them at 0.88, and we're sitting at 0.94 right now. I have another one set to sell at 1, and then I might just let that one ride for a little bit and see what we got here. But Intel, absolute banger today. And I don't even think this is they're scheduled for tomorrow as their bigger day. So um, I might play them on a smaller positioning size to let ride on something on a shorter term for this week. If they do end up pulling back on this, but let's see what we got going on. Woke up a little bit late this morning, and I didn't have time to come in here and really chart it out and see, because then I maybe would be holding everything right now. 43 is a level we're looking to test. 43, oh, looks like it might even be higher. 43.53 is the level that we're looking to test. And then if we go look at, just to be ready, on Pionex, I'm going to get a little bit of a discount on the TXC. We're gonna let those two just ride right now, because I wouldn't even mind holding on to them until tomorrow. But I think that one is gonna. I think this one is. Oh, it did sell. We're over one now, and rolling. I actually had 140 for this as a goal that I was gonna try to sell them at on the high side, and I sold more than half of them at half of that. I want to say 43.50 is about $1.20. What do we got? 44. Okay, so about 44 is where that 140 would be. $44. Yeah, somewhere around 44 is where I was kind of had my selling goal at. But can't be mad at that. That is a killer day. Look at that, 939 bucks before I even had my first coffee. So of that, I'm gonna go ahead and buy. Yep. Oh, I have to sell some of those to get that. What am I gonna buy? What am I gonna buy? Let's do $600 of USDC. Buy $600. Review order. Submit. Done. So now that we go into the US, investing in USDC. Is it not filled yet? Oh. Oh, I have. Why do I have more? I had more than I thought I did. So we have 891 available. We want to send that. I thought I only bought 600. I must have bought some more prior. So, 600 available to send. Where do I have 800 though? We're gonna send the 600. And I need to receive it. Receive crypto. We want to send it with, we gotta send USDC through Ethereum, make sure all that's right. Robinhood, send USDC wallet, paste, send, I don't think it's, I remember it's the Ethereum wallet, it normally is, but just one more double check. Ethereum wallet, that is my USDC. Continue. Oh, here's my choose network, Ethereum network. Ethereum network, review. Protect yourself from scammers. Better not be scamming myself. I don't know, do we want to do a bot or do we want to just buy some of this manually? I think I'm going to do $500 in a bot and I'm going to do $100 manually. Once this processes, let's come back over here. Oh, we're running. Look at that. Oh, making me sad that I didn't have all of it right now. I had 20 of these to start the morning, and 114, 113, gonna be 115. 15 cents was my original average when I bought the first 16 of them. 15 cents. Now we're $1 over that. After I sold the 6 and then rebought the same ones, and then I got my average up to 0.3, doubled my average. Let's see, did we send? Did it go through? Oh, it's still showing here. My history. Oh, did I cancel it on accident? $600 market buy pending. My staking. Notifications. And did I go too fast for you? Did I back out when I was supposed to? Wasn't supposed to? According to them, let's see, send and receive. 600 available still, so I guess I did not. $600. I'm sending $600 of USDC. Place my wallet address. Wallet. Receive crypto. I want to receive USDC. USDC Ethereum address. Copy. Paste my wallet address. 600, continue. It's an Ethereum network. Right. Ethereum network. Review. Accepting continue. Oh, I must have error. You don't have 600. Oh, because I don't have my fee. That's dumb. Because it hasn't. Okay, I got it. Edit. I see what I did now. So because of the transfer fee, I can only do $5.99. I'm supposed to buy 601. We'll just do $5.99 and continue. Ethereum network review. Accept and continue. There we go. You are sending $599 with a network fee of 7 cents. Submit. Check my app because they're going to let me know that it's me sending money. Yes, it's me. We recognize this device verification is you. Done. Okay, so now we can come over here and we're going to go to my wallet overview. Should be pretty quick. Look at that. Perfect test. Might as well go sell that other one over here. 120. It's coming back up. It's coming down. It's going back up. Here it goes. Here it goes. Look at that. Such a beautiful thing. Oh, I wish I had more money in them. Let's come over here, trade. We'll get ready for the conversion. This is going to be my USDC as soon as it loads up, and we're going to have to convert it to USDT. It's going to be $5.99. You don't have $5.99. Has to go to the moon and back. Takes a moment to transfer. Oh, let's see. Next line it's going to have to test is 43.68. Keep on going, baby. Keep on going. And what is that? This is why you leave one behind when you're doing your options. And this whole thing. Here's my history. I canceled one. Show more. So sold 15 at 0.75, and then I sold 3 at 0.89, and then I sold 1 at 1. Would have been really cool to sell. What is that? 19 at 1. That would have been really cool because that would have been $1,900. Instead, I'm at $1,600. So I left a little bit of money on the table. Left a little bit of money on the table. But that's proper strategy. Scale in, scale out. That way you're able to hold these. If I was holding all of mine right now, this is a common mistake that I make a lot. If I was holding all 20 and I saw it hit 125, say just now, and then this came back to 115, I would go back and set my sell for like 127 or 130 or something, saying like, okay, it's gonna retest that and go just a little bit higher. Then I'll look like a genius. And then a lot of times, not every time, but a lot of times it will go up there and it'll be like 127. I'm like, oh yeah. And then it falls down and I'm like, oh shoot, I better just take 125. And then it never gets to 125 again. And then I'm like, I better chase, and I'm gonna get the 120, and then I chase it down, but I'm always above it, and then I end up, breaking even or even losing a little bit. So those are mistakes that I've made in the past, and I'm not trying to make them again. Just waiting. It's confirmed. Just not. 15 of 64 completions. I'm guessing. It's working on it. 123. So now that it went to 125 again the second time, this is where you're supposed to set your sell and take it. We have a little bit of a doji forming, which means that with the big wick above and a big wick below and a small body, that means there is some indecisive about if this is going to break out of this zone or not. And we can see that the levels that we've drawn are accurate. 43.65 has some resistance. 43.55 or 50 is a level that's trying to support it. But we still have big momentum in this cloud. This is huge, huge momentum. And there was a big sell. So that little bit of indecisiveness created enough people to sell it back down. I kind of want to hold till tomorrow because, man, tomorrow is supposed to be their big event. Do one last. Yeah, I think it's about to. Well, this one you have to cool down a little bit before a big rally goes. If it bounces off 43.50, it could get some more momentum and turn up. 43.86 is probably the breakout. If I remember that one, that's when it's going to go into the full price discovery. That is a long-term resistant point that is going to set it up to go into price discovery mode, and this thing could run all the way to like 49, and it looks like it's getting ready to turn up. Man, what a day. What a day. Good job. Good job. Let me see. Trade, spot trading. Let's just go look at 108 coming down. So right now I'm running a couple bots that I started around the 120 level. One of these is a 44 grid, and one of these is an 88 grid. So I got to kind of decide how many grids do I want to run on my secondary one. But I'm going to do about a $500 bot. And we're going to do, maybe we'll do 100 grid. Bullish. Let's go all bot. Let's just look at what they're saying. In the last month, what are they saying? What are the parameters? Based on the AI, look at the last 30 days. That's what this means. When you're looking at these grid bots and you see the AI strategy 30 day, that is not for 30 days going forward. It's making up a magical number for you to run this bot for 30 days. That is looking at the last 30 days of price action. What would be a profitable strategy? And it says to run 192 grids. It's saying on the top end. So let's look at what the 7-day was. This one, oh, that's not what we said. 7-day parameters. 7-day 200 grids. So it's very much pushing towards that very, very high 150 plus grids as being the most beneficial right now, based on the price action. And so we got overview, reload. Orders, receive crypto. It's taking a little bit of time over here. Let's go. Oh, we got back over and we're back to green. Almost missing all the fun. What are we at? 132. Killer. I'm going to be a little bit sad if it does get to 1.4 because I did joke that I was going to set those for 1.4. I was up really late last night working on some stuff, and I knew I was going to have a harder time waking up and being ready. I'm normally up like 5:30, 6 o'clock on the dot no matter what, and it was 6:40 today, and then I'm scrambling, feeding the dogs, and doing stuff on my phone. Couldn't get set up for you guys. So let's see, 43.86, 43.74. Come on, baby, go do it. Go do it. Hey, baby. got? 35 of 64. USDC is normally a lot quicker than this. It is a little bit slow, 128. If we look at this call, current price 130, mark 133 being the high of the day. What are we going to say? Just hypothetically, 44.4. 44.4. Right there. 44.4. $1.60. Wow. 45 is a psychological number that typically will be resistant, and it says it's got room to go all the way to 189. $1 over where I sold everything. Oh, that would be $2,000 left on the table if it runs that far, and that will make me sick. Especially because I have all next week to hold, and I knew that this week was going to be big. Oh, that just FOMO. FOMO, even when you do good, is going to be the poison to your play. So come on here. This thing right here is taking too long. Trying to make a fun video. Day trading profits. 10 minutes ago, confirmed within 30 seconds. Oh, what are we doing over here on the Ethereum network? 35, still not done. Running right here though. Running. There we go. 44. This is exciting. I'm very excited for Intel. This is long overdue. I got a couple friends in this one that are also making some money. I'm very excited to see them. Wow. I'm very, very surprised that it's crazy. So normally utility in crypto is the biggest driver of value. And this week, Bobby with TXC announced that there's been a signed deal confirmed with the use of the downtown digital dollar, getting ready to do a soft rollout on it. All that they're looking at being used this year as a true currency, and that is what cryptocurrency is all about, and that utility is the biggest value, and he announces that, and the price goes down 10% since he announced it. Absolutely blows my mind that people don't see that utility and turn around and start looking for more or holding on to it, and seeing that this is much more valuable than it is right now at $1. So I'm very excited that this trade with Intel happened, and that's partly why I'm not so mad that I'm not holding on to it for this higher 189 possibility. Even though I would just mean more TXC, of course, in hindsight. But there's my 140 that I would have sold everything at. I did say that was my number, and here we go past it. And it's price discovery now. So now we have no resistance until I gotta tell my buddies. Oh, my buddy's actually asking me. I gotta tell him. I'm gonna tell him to sell some at 45. For 49. And then of course there's my friend calling me in the middle of my video. Telling him recording in progress. Alright. Recording in progress. Chill out. And we should there we go, have our USDC. Sorry for the delay, folks. That was USDC's fault, not mine. Here we go. We have $599 in USDC. We need to make that into USDT. Do the max. $5.99 convert. And oh, we lose another $4. Well, $3.20. Right? Yeah. $3.12. What a bummer. So I ended up from that profit down, I lost like $4.12. From sending $5.99. $5.99 to, yeah, well, I guess it ended up being $5 on the dot to get $5 from Robinhood into Pinex. Oh, your order is in progress. There will be an automatic email. What? Of course, because I'm making a video, we're going to be difficult. That only makes sense. There's my, oh, that's weird. I do have my money, $5.95. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into bot, and I'm going to make a bullish bot. I want it to be a grid trading bot. I'm going to set my lower just because we're down here. You know, we're not going to go back down to 1. We might. 0.99. I'm going to set my upper to 2.999. We're going to do like this. And we're going to do 111 grids. And profit per grid after the fee is deducted, I believe. And then we're going to do 500 and create. And watch this run up a little bit. Look at us creating some momentum. Oh God, he was freaking out. All right, let's see. Is that's still buying? But we're going to come over here into manual, and why that's also buying. I still have $95 that I'm going to be here. So let's do a $15 buy. We're going to do these at market buys. 15. I'm getting blown up. Sorry, guys. This was a big trade with Intel. I had a couple buddies in it, so they're making sure that we're profiting, and they're wanting to make sure that they were doing it right. So they were blowing me up. I'll have to get in touch with them, and hopefully we all made some good profits. Another market buy. Letting the order book kind of balance. Another $10 buy. What is... Alright. Look at that, 172. A whole dollar over. I left $2,000 on the table. I wish I would have... That's what you get for sleeping in. But at least I was following my strategy. Makes me a little sick. Makes me a little sick. I'm making some momentum over here on Pinex, though. Getting a couple market buys. I'm trying to close this MACD. I'm trying to do this over a couple orders. That's why I'm not doing a big chunk. Okay, because every time I do that, these have to refill. Look at and replenish. Let these kind of dance around, and then we boom buy. We're eating the market. Buys are going through these sell orders, raising the price. So I'm making these buys. This guy is trying to buy at $48 worth or $50 worth is having to keep raising his order, trying to fill it. And that's why we're getting solid momentum candles, and we just crossed because he has to chase. Might have even had to do a market by himself. I'm okay buying at 112 because I think the price is going much higher. I'm very excited for this downtown digital dollar. All right. So now we broke above this level that this sell string happened. This is called a bullish engulfing. I think if we were to go to the 15-minute, not quite a true one, but we broke on positive momentum. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Made my profit. I still got $1,000 in this account to play with. I haven't quite decided how I'm gonna do that. I might be sending more into Pinex. I might use some to pay off some bills and stuff. January is an expensive month for me with business, so yeah. But that was a good win. I'm saddened at this pullback that I sold without getting into TradingView to see the momentum. I'm a little upset at myself that I started selling because I overslept a little bit today, and that left a lot of money on the table. I cannot confirm that I would have 100% held on to everything, but I really think that I would have. I had $1.40 in my head yesterday, so that's why it makes me look. I think like I would have done it. So how can I get to Intel? See what news that they have listed on Robinhood. I saw that they released their robot at CES. News. Early notable gainers. Intel enters handheld gaming wars with dedicated new processor. Intel stock soared. Those are not the right articles. Show more. They had a robot. Let me see if ChatGPT can tell me. In my where's all my chats? Okay, stock watch list. Some of those are top secret, so you guys can't see. All right. Let's see if it says what happened. AI, Rocket Lab. Those are my other ones. Let's see. Intel news this morning. Had to see what they had going on. Man, that's a absolute banger. Absolute banger. Sorry. All right, Intel stock rallied on product news. Intel shares are up in recent sessions, probably due to higher profile presence at CS. They are killing it at the CS compared to like AMD, who is not doing good. little change in pre-market trade, product strategy, new chips unveiled, the Panther Lake 18A, analyst valuation is certainly longer term, near term, appearances, quick summary, product rollout, Panther Lake chips. I don't remember who I saw it with, but yep. Intel's killing it, absolutely killing it. That was a great play. The other ones that I'm trying to get into are Rocket Lab and GILT. And I made a little bit on GILT. Of course, I sold that one also yesterday for like 15%. And I had a $15 call and they're over 15. They're only up a little bit today. But I sold them at $14.90 or $14.80 and then they bounced over 15. The other one I really want to get into is RKLB, Rocket Lab Corporation. We're going to send some satellites. I was looking at them at $74 on Monday. I believe. $74 on Monday. What was Monday? The 5th? $74.97. And then yesterday at 7 a.m. they said, we're having liftoff. So now they're way up. I really wanted to get into these guys, and I don't say I've missed the boat, but if we go look at options on these guys, I would rather get something. Ooh, let's look at what is February's. I believe the 20th is their monthly. And no, that doesn't make sense. Maybe. And their stuff is expensive, and that was the only reason I didn't get into it yet, is because some of these are way up there. But they are down today, down 10% today, so that's kind of cool. Maybe I could grab one. $100 contract, that's 10. So I would need 24% in 44 days to be close to that one, or at least make a move. You know what? I am going to grab it. We're going to grab this one on call, 1 at 555, review order, submit. And purchased. So I got one of those, and I'm going to have $340 afterwards that I'm going to get in, $336 that I'm going to look to get into some Intel once they decide what they're going to do. I don't want to chase right now, other than I have more time. Yeah, see, they did pull back a little bit. We'll see what they do at 43.62. Yeah, 43.60. We'll see where they're at that. Because right now options are expensive on these guys because of the high IV, because of the big move. So even though they're pulling down a little bit, they could come all the way back down to 42.76, which would be a massive pullback. This big candle right here is I don't know why we're doing that. This big candle right here is going to be kind of descending. It was the first one to test this level, and it was a big move. So with a very small wick on the bottom. So 42.95 and 43.47 are going to be levels to watch. But we did just bounce on the 43.68 level. So we're watching to see if this can hold. I don't want them to pull back all the way. I'm hoping that they're still successful, but I do want to get back in with that other $300 is what I'm kind of deciding on doing right now. Sorry that this video's gotten really long. That was Ethereum's fault for taking too long sending my money to Pinex. And let's see. My one bot is up 1%. I think that's my 100. That's my new one, right? Yeah, that should be my new one. With 111 grids, we'll be making a lot of trades. Bump that thing up into profit. Look at us at 113.43. And then on my manual, I have 710 that are in profit as well. So that's cool. So we had a little wick below. So now I'm looking to see, okay, is this body going to close above this, and when is the next candle showing me before I make my play? I'm on 5 minute time frame. Um, we're right around the top of this big move, so there could be an equal move down. It's possible. Moves go up, moves go down, and that's how looking to bounce up. God, I really want to get in because I'm Team Intel. I don't want to vote for them to go down, but I am looking for a good entry. So I probably need to call my friends and let them know what's going on and what we're looking for. So I'm going to end this video. Big profit on Intel, absolute banger. Got our. Oh, there we go. So let's see. Do we do it? Do we do it? Yeah, we're Team Intel. We'll be allocated investing. We are on Team Intel. We're gonna put at least 200. And I don't want to buy the same one. I'm gonna try to buy. Oh, Intel. I'm gonna buy some February ones. Trade Intel. We're gonna go to February 20th, and we're gonna grab this. We're just gonna grab 145. I want to get it for 3.33, just because of. Oh, it's gonna make me be 3.35. Okay, fine. You win. Submit. Done. Investing. Back to the beginning. I have 336 and I'm putting 335 into that Intel. I still have this. Oh, wait. No. Oh, yeah. That's my buy. I was like, wait, what? So my January, oh, and we own it now. There we go. They went up 100% today, 315% on these ones today. I'm in profit though, so I'm in 3.4 and 5.7. I'm in profit on that one too, and I have $1 left over. I'm gonna just buy. I'm gonna build up my USDC for when I have to transfer more. Done. I think that means I have $0 in buying power. We are waiting for the moon. 5.7 is decent profit on this guy. 3.35, I'm even on this one, and I'm way up on this one, and I might be looking to sell this one today or tomorrow, later, maybe later today. See what we got. So if you stayed with me this whole entire time, thank you. If not, I totally understand. This was a bit much longer video, but we are in profit everywhere. In profit on PineX with our new bot up 1.19%, and all of the ones that we purchased were up to 112 something right here. I think was right. It was right here. Let's look. Instead of making up stuff, let's say what we bought them at. We bought, our highest was 112.65 was the highest one that we bought, and we're sitting at 113.47, so not huge profit on that, but I like that the MACD has crossed and we are now looking at bullish momentum. And look at these 5-minute candles. So now this is bullish. Just need some more people. We have a nice crossing on the moving averages. This is all a bullish setup. We're at 114 now. As you can see, the algorithms have switched and we're looking to go up. And again, Downtown Digital Dollars had a signed deal. The utility is coming. TXC is going to be used as a currency this year. This year, people are going to be forced to buy it for a major event in Texas. Huge. Not only just the exposure and all that, but there's usage. That is the whole point of cryptocurrency, is usage, and it's there. So have a good one, everybody. Thank you for watching. Big day today. Very exciting.